guys, it's Ahmer here. So if you guys have been following along on my journey, you'll know that just a few weekends ago, I actually went out to Columbus, Ohio for the very first time, and I went to a very awesome video game convention called CORGS. So that is definitely a place that I will have to go back to because I scored such amazing items, some cool store displays, so much cool promotional stuff, and tons of video games. So I just had to explore the area and see what else there was to offer. So after the convention ended, we decided to stop by 16-bit Bar and Arcade. So what more could you want? A cool little barcade with tons of arcade machines and some pinball action. So let's just go ahead and check this out. So with having so many people at a video game convention, you just want to keep everything moving. We all went to, dinner afterwards. We all had such a great time and we didn't want everything to stop. We wanted to continue playing video games and just have a really good time. So one of these really awesome places that was not far from the convention area was 16-bit Bar and Arcade. So this place, they actually have a couple different ones, and there are tons of these barcade areas in Ohio. So if you're ever in that area, make sure you do some research, because if you want to play arcade machines and you don't want to play, some of the at-home versions, you want to actually play the real arcade machines, and you want to play some that are free play, you should definitely check out these places. So overall, just walking up right to the building, you have this big Donkey Kong scene painted on the side of the building. Says 16-bit Bar and Arcade. It has Columbus on there for Ohio, and it even says get over here on all these different signs. You see this big Space Invader, little logo just kind of hanging up. So you know that is the place. The second that you walk in there, you get this really cool charming feel, and it's just really a great time. Every which way that you look, there's tons of arcade machines, there's tons of pinball action, and there's a bunch of TVs by the different tables. So not only do they have a full stocked bar right in the middle with tons of specialty drinks, a little bit of something for everyone while you're there. They don't have food, but there are tons of restaurants within walking distance. And we decided to kind of hit this after we already ate. So there were tons of people playing the Nintendo 64. We played quite a few rounds as we were kind of going through, just having a blast playing different games. They kind of have a Nintendo 64 set out with a whole basket full of games that you can pick and choose from and kind of relive those nostalgic moments against your friends. There's tons of different options. If something isn't working right, you could just let them know. And then they have these mini consoles as well. So they had I believe a mini Super Nintendo, mini Genesis, mini Nintendo Entertainment System. And of course, some of my buddies were also playing those as well, having a blast. But I decided to check out the whole aesthetic, the whole feel, the whole vibe that was going on. I love how they have these Lego heads, propped up, hanging up on different shelves. They have a whole little curio cabinet that's full of all of these cool video game and vintage style items in there. They had a Guitar Hero controller in there. It was just really cool, setting the vibe, all of the different signage, all of the different odes to different video games with the different sayings and phrases, the cool murals and stuff on the wall. It was just really a great feeling. And then you just look around and you see tons of arcade machines. There has to be over 40 or so. So I had such a blast kind of going through. They have different ones where you could kind of play either one player all the way up to 4 or more players. So they did have some massive, beat 'em up style games. It was just really cool to see a different variety. So you had Donkey Kong Jr., you had some fighting games like Mortal Kombat. So you had Killer Instinct, X-Men, you had Turtles in Time. That was really a great one. We definitely spent a lot of time playing that. You had Smash TV. The double-sided, it's side-by-side of Castlevania and Super Mario Brothers. That was really cool to see. Just some of the variety that they have. You have Operation Wolf, so that was really cool to see, a cool little light gun action style. You just have so many different ones, and I just absolutely loved seeing Q*bert, Burger Time, even NFL Blitz, NBA Jam, Dig Dug, Asteroids. You had Popeye, Phoenix, Centipede, Primal Rage. That one was really a great time as we kind of just went back and forth playing a lot of these fighting games, these like beat 'em ups, just kind of going back and forth, having a blast. The 3-player off-road was really a cool throwback, actually seeing that one. Definitely had a great time playing that, and I just absolutely loved it. There's just so much. And then even the pinball machines, now those ones weren't on free play. You did actually have to pay a little bit to play those, but it was also reasonable as you had like Walking Dead, you even had Judge Dredd, Party Zone on the other side, along with South Park. So it was just kind of like this cool, like nostalgic trip down memory lane. And as I'm talking, you'll see like all of this really cool B-roll that I took. Just really such a cool experience, a cool vibe, cool feeling. And I just absolutely love how they took all of the time to really like hone in on those detailed aspects of this. Just a really great place to kind of end the night, keep this party going from CORGS CON, going to that awesome convention. Just keep it going, want to play more video games, want to see what Ohio has to offer. And then as we were doing our research, there are tons of like these cool barcade, places in the entire, state of Ohio. So definitely next time I'll have to try out some other ones. So that was really an amazing experience. So if you're ever in Columbus, Ohio, you should definitely check out 16-Bit Bar and Arcade. They do have a couple different locations, and there are tons of these places. Just really a great time, great overall experience, and really neat to see some of these arcade machines that you just don't see every single day, unless you have some in your house. But otherwise, it was just so much fun. What do you guys think about this place? Are there any certain arcade machines that you would definitely check out? What about some of these, TV games? Would you go there, hang out with your friends, play these different games, and just have a blast? I want to know which arcade you saw that is your absolute favorite. Let me know in the comments below, and of course, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go ahead and check out my other videos and stay tuned for more.